everybody, welcome to today's video. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new here then my name is Eve. I post all sorts of makeup and beauty related content. If you do like this eye makeup, it is the Revolution Eccentric palette. That video will either be up just before this one or probably just after, but today's video is my eyeshadow palette collection. I thought I would take you with me down to my drawers. I'll show you how I store all my palettes, show you all my palettes, might swatch a couple of my favourite shades, and just thought it would be a good video to do. Now I did do one of these back in November I think, but my collection just is growing at an alarming rate, so there's loads of palettes that I've got new since then, and also I'm quite good at decluttering palettes as well, so see as I'm going through, if I see any that I don't really want anymore, then I'll just go ahead and declutter them while I'm doing it. So if you do like the video while you're watching it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would also love it if you would subscribe and join me on here, and let me know down below if you want to see more collection videos. So let's just get on into my palettes. So I'm hoping that this angle is going to be alright. I did actually film this last night, but it wasn't the best footage, so I'm trying to film it again, and I do apologise if you hear the little monster. He's jumping about in the background and being noisy as usual. But I have got two sets of the 5 Alex drawer, and in the bottom 2 drawers is where I keep all my kind of palettes. My bigger ones are down at the bottom drawer, and my kind of smaller ones are in this drawer. So let's just get on into it, and I'll show you some of my favourites, and I'll try and swatch a few shades as well. So at the front I have all of these wee elf ones. My favourites are probably the Mint to Be ones. They are really nice, and I also like Hot Jalapenos, a good one, as is this wee one. I think this one's Carnival. This is actually really good as well. And then I have one of my wee favourite palettes. I got this in a glossy box, and it's actually so good. I think they are quite expensive, but the colours in here, I mean, they feel quite dry, but they're actually really good. So I was really glad to have got that one. Oh, thank you. It's just brought me my wedding ring and my engagement ring. So yeah, I really do like that one. I did look at getting the other one, the Angel one, but I think it was quite expensive, so I never got it. So the next one I have is this Wet n Wild one. My lovely friend Teresa got me this, and I haven't actually tried it yet, but I need to give it a go. And then I have my Essence one. I used this in my full face of Essence lately, and sadly, so yeah, sorry, but it's sadly discontinued. But this is, honestly, it was so good. It really impressed me. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for other Essence palettes, because that has definitely intrigued me to try more from them. Then I have this wee XX Revolution one. I got this in like a Boots £5 Fridays. It is in colour Story Extrovert. I tried this in my one dip makeup challenge, and honestly, it is so good. It really surprised me, so I definitely need to use that again. It did so well with just me having dipped into the product once. And then I have my little Technic palette. This one is messy, it gets everywhere in my drawers, but if you need a good wee grey palette, this one is amazing. It blends so well. It was Make Me Up Mister that got me on that, and it's only about £3, and it's so good. And then I have 3 of these wee mini Revolution Forever Dynamic. This one here is Dynasty. I haven't even used that yet, and I don't know why, because I put one in one of my previous giveaways, and it is really pretty, so I'm desperate to give that a go. Then I have the mini Allure. This one's really nice. I got rid of my big Allure one and just kept the wee one. And then I have my mini Chilled one. Again, this one really impressed me. That glitter's gorgeous. I'm not going to swatch it just now because it's glitter and it gets everywhere, but this one's really nice. And this one is one of my only 2 Colourpop ones. This is Going Coconut. I really enjoy this wee palette, although that top shade is broken and it keeps breaking off more every time I open it, but It's a really nice wee palette. This is the one that I took away when we went away for our wedding anniversary last year. It was really nice, really kind of useful, kind of handy wee palette to have, can't go wrong. And then my other Colourpop palette is this Raw Beauty Christie at Forest Sight one. Now this one is gorgeous. I really like this one. I got a really nice look out of it. I have got a video on this one as well, so if you want to go and check it out, that'll be on my channel somewhere. Then this is one of my Beauty Bay ones. This is the pastels. This is really handy to have for kind of blending out colours. I've not really used it all that much, but I have dipped into it if I need a lighter blending out colour. Then I have my Lime Crime Venus Immortalis. I love this one. The shimmers in here are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, they're really nice shimmers, and I believe that packaging goes in the dark, although I've never actually tried that out. And then I have some Makeup Revolution ones. I have this one is the Enchanted. I've not used this yet, but I got it for the packaging because look at that packaging, it is absolutely stunning. And honestly the colours in here are really nice as well, so I'm going to keep a hold of that even though I've not used it. I just think the packaging really nice. And then I have my big Revolution Chilled now. I reckon I could probably get rid of this one because I do have the mini one, and I do like the mini one, but that silver glitter in there, if you can see, it looks really nice, so I'm going to keep a hold of it just now and I'll give it one more go, and if I'm still not keen then I'll get rid of it. And then this is a palette which I only keep for nostalgia reasons. I never even liked this all that much. This is the original Urban Decay Naked palette, but I can't get rid of it, can I? It was one of the first high-end palettes that I got. And then I have the Urban Decay Naked Honey. Now this one is really good. This one it's such a fantastic palette. I really enjoy this one. This is the one that I used for like my Christmas night out a year ago. Year and a bit ago, just because I knew that I could get a really nice neutral look out of it. And then I think either this or the Gwen Stefani was my first high-end palette, and it's a Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon. I've had this for far too long, but it still smells of chocolate, and I very rarely reach for this. But I did used to reach for it all the time. I like this colour, I like that colour, I like that colour. I did just use it all the time. The shimmers aren't great, but I just cannot get rid of that, can I? Then this is one of my favourites. It's a Lottie London Tweely Living My Best Life palette. This one is really good. It's been battered. You can see it's now breaking. I have used this a lot. I really like it. It's got these lovely kind of tones, kind of more colourful tones, but also a ton of really nice versatile neutrals, and I love this. I would not be without this. I'm probably going to buy a backup just in case they ever stop making it. Then I have my two Soph palettes. I have got a Soph Original, which this green colour is probably my favourite green in my collection. It is absolutely stunning. Such a nice palette. Then I have my Soph Extra Spice. The silver in here is incredible. And this palette was the one that got me into Sunset Eyes because it's got that lovely red and the orange and the yellow. She did such a good job on those ones in her highlighter palette. I don't think any collabs have touched it. Then my Nubian by Juvia's Place. My toddler got into this, hence why it is an absolute riot, but it is a really nice palette. The shimmers in here are absolutely insane. They're so good. The mattes are really nice, pigmented, easy to use. I just don't reach for it all that much, but I'm going to keep a hold of it because I know that I should. And then here I have my wee Barry M Click ones. These aren't palettes, but I'm going to count them as palettes. I did do a full video not a full video, but I used these in my first impressions video and they've really impressed me, but the packaging is terrible. Don't like the packaging, but the actual product's good. Then I have my Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. This is really nice. The colour story in here with those kind of greeny golds, that's a bit of me. I really do like that, and I have used it a couple of times. And it makes me want to try other Natasha Denona shadows, but they're so dear. And that technically eyeshadow is everywhere, but then I have this Revolution 1XX Luxe. I got this in the Christmas set. I've never used this, but I really like the look of it, so I'm going to keep a hold of it just to use probably in my own time. I don't even know if you can buy it, but some of the shades in there look really, really pretty. But I dislike velvet packaging because it gets so dirty. Then I have my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani. I don't use this anymore, but this has got some amount of memories for me. I love this palette. These two shades down here. This was one of the first palettes that really got me into eyeshadow, and it's just got so much meaning to me, and I love the packaging on it. Then I have my Primark Colour Grid. This is in the colour, don't know, just a kind of grey one. My lovely friend Teresa sent me this and I'm so excited to use it. I just haven't had a chance yet, but it looks so nice. And I have my Mani Life's a Drag palette. I don't use the colourful side of this, but I do like these neutrals. These shimmers are really, really nice. I don't know if that's a reason to keep a palette, but keep a hold of it anyway. I really need to try some of his other palettes. Then I have my W7 Total Eclipse. I got this ages ago and I haven't given it a chance. All I've done is swatch it, but Make Me Up Missa recently used it and she did such a good job, but then she always does. And it's made me think I need to give that a go, because look at those shimmers. Wow, that was so cheap. I believe I got it in B&M's. So I need to give that a go. I've nearly decluttered it so many times as well. And then I have my BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin. I've used this maybe twice. It's an absolutely fantastic palette. I can't see me reaching for it much, but I just cannot get rid of it because look at those colours. And I'm sorry I'm swatching all shimmers, but I can't help myself. And sometimes, honestly, I'll just sit and swatch eyeshadow. See if I'm feeling like in a bad mood or whatever, then I'll just come up and touch some eyeshadows. Then I have my Revolution Roxy palette. I used this once in a video. I need to give it another go because I really did like it. The glitter that I used was really, really pretty, so I definitely need to give that one another go. And then I have my two Rockstar palettes. My Rockstar Noir was an absolute favourite. I've used this in 2 videos now. It is so good. Some of those colours are kind of more kind of greeny kind of gold colours. Oh wow, such a good one. But then I've got my Rockstar Nude now. I have got a video on this as well. And it's not my favourite because how many shimmers does one person need in a palette? There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes in here, I think, which isn't ideal, and I could probably declutter that, but I want to try it again one more time just to give it a second chance and see if I like it anymore. Then I have this one that I get sent in a Secret Santa. This is a You by Beauty Bay and it's got some lovely colours in here, a bronzer and a highlighter. I really like that one. I really do. That would be nice for taking away somewhere if they're ever able to go away anywhere ever again. Seems like we wouldn't be, but we will. Then I have my Disney Villains one. My sister-in-law got me this for Christmas and it is really pretty. Look at this shade. Wow, look at that kind of reddy green. It's stunning. Just haven't been able to use any look yet, but I will. And then I'm going to be doing another video on Shop Missy. I hauled this back in November, and this is a self-made palette and it looks really, really nice. It wasn't the one I wanted. The ones that I wanted were out of stock, but In real life it actually looks quite nice, so I'll definitely give that a go, so stay tuned for that. And then I have my Spiritual Stars by Makeup Obsession. Again, I have got a video on this as well, and I love this. I think this is my only Makeup Obsession palette, but look at that glitter. Hope that's picking up. I hope you can see that. Absolutely stunning glitter, and the other colours in there are really nice as well, so if you can still get a hold of that, I recommend it just for that glitter alone. I don't have anything else like it. And then I have two more Beauty Bay palettes. I have got Sunset Horizons, which is gorgeous, and I have Beauty Bay Book of Magic, which is even more gorgeous. Why they discontinued this, I have got no idea, because it's been so popular and people absolutely love it, so I don't know what they were thinking with that, but they did it. You might bring it back, you never know. And then I have got two of the I Love Revolution like Disney princess ones. I have Cinderella, which is quite, I mean these are okay, you know, I probably could get rid of these, but I keep them just for kind of collection purposes. I still need to get the green one. I also have Beauty and the Beast. Again, it's fine, it's nothing special, but for collection purposes I want to keep them. That's just my box. Then I have my Me, Myself and Mitchell palette. I don't reach for this much anymore because I know that you can't get it, but I will never get rid of that. It's one of the best palettes ever made. I have my Beauty Bay Fiery one. Really good palette. Really nice colour story in there. I haven't used it, so I don't know why I'm saying it's good, but it looks good. Then I have my BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis. Again, this one I haven't given enough of a chance, and I really need to, because those shimmers are really nice. And I'll just swatch one of the mattes, and look at that matte. Look at that matte here. Really good. Definitely need to give it a go. Then I have my Morphe 35B. This is the palette that got me into green, so this can never go anywhere. It does, like, it's sentimental to me, and I do still use it sometimes. Then I have my Carnival Love Tahiti. I went to sell this and no one bought it, and I'm quite glad. I don't know why I went to sell it. It's just not the palette that I don't know that I thought it was going to be, but I'm glad I did manage to keep it. And then I have got my P. Louise Worldy palette, which looks like this. Packaging on it is insane, and this wee bit is broken off, but that's fine. Packaging's ridiculous, but it's a good palette, and I can't sell it because it's too heavy to post. Then I have my first Mitchell one. I hate how there's like, you need to fight to get in it, because there's like a pouch and then a box. This is Mini Mitchell Volume 1. I could probably get rid of this, but I want to keep it just so that I have my collection of them. And then I have my Unicorn Cosmetics Wicked palette. I really like this. I know a lot of people didn't like the kind of split pans, but personally I didn't mind it. And I mean, the colours are amazing. Let's just swatch a matte as well. I mean, look at that matte. So pigmented. I really enjoyed using that. I just wish more people had given it a chance instead of just writing it off just because of the way it looked. Then I have my Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis. I absolutely adored this when I used it in a video. I love it. Need to give it another go. Again, I've only used it once. A lot of my palettes I've only used once just because I get so many, but I need to start making time to just reuse things. I have my two big XX Revolution ones. This one is Extravaganza. It is the colourful one. It is really good. This one I filmed with last night, and it is Eccentric. And this is what the colours in this one look like. Really, really good. Some of these shimmers, again, are insane. And I'll just swatch a couple of mattes as well. So it's some shimmers and then a matte and a pinky in my thumb. That one was really, really good. That really impressed me last night. I definitely will film with that again because I love it when a palette gets me excited to actually use it again, and that one definitely did. And then I have my Sample Beauty Painters palette. This one is fabulous and really, really enjoyed using this. It's so easy to work with. The colours blend and the whole palette is so well thought out and so cohesive. It does only have 2 shimmers, 3 shimmers in it, which I'm a shimmer girl, but I don't mind when a palette's that good. Then I have my 2 Mitchell ones. I have my Mitchell Feet in the Ground, which looks like this. Really, really enjoyed this one. This one blew me away when I used it in a video. Really good palette. And then I have my Head in the Clouds. This one I wasn't sure that I was going to like it as much because I'm not really that into colourful looks. Like, I'm not very good at pairing colours together. But I got a really nice look out of this, and some of the colours in here, like this blue, this turquoise, that pink. Those colours are stunning. Stunning, stunning. They did such a good job on them. Give me a wee minute, nearly finished. That's a toddler just finished his ice cream downstairs and has came up to annoy me. So I've just got a couple more to show you that are in my to try basket. I grabbed this when they did the mistake on the Boots website where I got like 3 of them for £30, because this is something special and I've always wanted it, but I didn't ever want to pay the full price because it was pricey. What? Right, I'm nearly finished. Then I have my Revolution, I Heart Revolution Joy one. I haven't used this one yet, but I think it looks really, really pretty, so I definitely need to use that soon. I have my 2 Essence one. This is the Daily Dose of Power. Like, wow, those shades are gorgeous. Essence. Right, go and ask Kieran for a biscuit. Right, what you got? Those Essence other shadows really surprised me, so I'm hoping those ones are as good. And I've also got Daily Dose of Energy, which is such a pretty wee palette. Isn't that cute? And really nice wee packaging on them as well. They're like those kind of bracelet cards that you get. And then I have my Revolution Reflective Ultraviolet. This one I didn't mind as much as the other one. I have decluttered the other one. I definitely want to give that one another go, but I'll just grab the few that I decluttered last night. So, like I said, I did film this last night already and then didn't like the footage, so I did declutter my Sugar Ray one because I'm just honestly not the biggest fan of this at all. It's just a bit boring. The one nice shade is that glitter, that's gorgeous, but it's just not for me. Then I decluttered this XX one, which I got in the gift set. I just don't need it. I've got so many other palettes in my collection and it is very, very pretty, but I don't need it. And then I decluttered this EYN Berry one. Again, I really do like this. Do you know what? I'm going to put that back in my collection because that would be a nice wee travel one. I know this says I'm good at declutter, but sometimes it's hard to get rid of makeup that you've spent money on. So that's all from me for today. That's the end of this collection. So if you do want to see more collection videos, then please just let me know what one you need to see next. I think my lipstick one might be quite a good one to do next. I have got loads of lovely lipsticks. So if you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up, please comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would do so. So thanks for watching, bye!